Hey guys, it's John, Isaiah, Brooklyn. Welcome back to the farm. We are going to be having a bunch of pig litters today, so we figured to give you a sneak peek of Delilah's again. But today is a chicken day. We are going to be moving chickens out, splitting tractors, joining tractors, trading spaces, trading spouses. I guess it's spaces. Anyway, let's get out and check out what's going on with these Cornish Cross. All right, guys, we're at the newest addition to the pastures. Isaiah's favorite job, right?
No.
You love chickens.
No, I do not.
He does not really care for the chickens. They can be gross, though, so I get it. But we just moved out, cleaned out the brooder. We are done in the brooder until the next batch. We've got 150 birds out here. Always our favorite time, getting them out of that brooder. That brooder can be a nasty area, so it is awesome to get them out on grass. They figured out where the feed is. They're just exploring in this tractor, eating grass, picking bugs. It's always a fun thing to watch. But this is the latest additions. These guys are not even 3 weeks yet. They are about 4 days away from being 3 weeks old, but we figured it's time to move them out, and it's not getting too cold at night, so it's not going to be a big issue. So batch 150 out here on pasture. Cal's been sitting out front at night on guard, doing an awesome job. Maybe we should do a video on Cal on why or why not you should get a livestock guardian. We'll think about doing that one, but he's been awesome. But these guys are out. Our next step up here, these two tractors, these are the ones I've been processing this week. We got 75 of them done so far. We got about half of those left. We are going to combine the two tractors because we need one. So let's go see what we need that tractor for. All right, here's our oldest batch on the farm. These are 8 weeks. These are ones I've been going through and processing, taking out the biggest ones first, and here's what's left. So we are going to take these ones from here, combine it into this so we just have one tractor. Then I need to take this chicken tractor, move it over to this space where our second oldest ones are. We're gonna divvy those up in half. They're getting to be too many for one spot. So we're gonna give them two tractors. It's a lot easier during feed time, less chaotic. So we've got Isaiah here. He's gonna help me with doors. I'm gonna move all these over here. We'll get these guys moved and fed, and then drag this tractor across and split up those younger birds. All right, first job done. I guess second job if you count moving those ones. But we got these together, probably about 70 birds in there. So plenty of room for them. These will get processed next week. We'll just keep moving them around. So next one is the long move, moving this tractor over next to those to give those guys more space to eat. So we're gonna load up the extra feeders, get the extra water dishes loaded up. These guys have grown super good. Like I said, they're just 8 weeks this week. They're dressing out at 5.5 pounds for the whole birds, and we're piecing up a lot of them. So good batch. Seems like it never ends when we do about 25 a day. Seems like it never ends, but we will get those done next week, and that will give us a week off until our next, maybe 2 weeks. I'll have to look at the calendar until our next batch. But let's get this tractor moved over here, and we'll separate this last batch of Cornish Cross. All right, guys, here's our, I believe they're going on 5 weeks old. We got around 150 in there, and it's just a little too much. We like to split it up and give them. Next year, we'll probably stick to about 100. It's fine until they get to about this age, and then it gets a little crowded. So we're taking 75 of them, putting them over in this tractor, give them both some more room. It'll make it easier on us as we're feeding them, but more importantly, makes it a little easier on the chickens as far as room is concerned. So got Isaiah here hiding somewhere. I'm gonna go find him. What are you doing, eating clovers?
Yeah.
And we're gonna get these chickens moved. All right, guys, the big moving day is complete. And I think we can all agree that looks better than what we were just in. So we moved 70 of them out. There's at least probably 70 left in here. Less is more. We don't have as many feeders or waterers in here, but they're gonna last longer, obviously, because there's not as many birds in each pen. So here's the new ones. No, they're not new. They're just in a new tractor. Everyone's got plenty of room for feed, water, and we are excited to have that job done. We'll get the rest of those birds processed from over in that tractor next week, and we'll have a tractor sitting empty. Then we'll be out to get more birds and put them in the brooders. So once those birds, those little day-old chicks, I'm sorry, not day-old chicks, but 2.5-week-old chicks get bigger, about to 5 weeks, we'll be able to split them up as well. It's just, I think, well, I know it's maybe hard to see on camera, but this is just a much better setup for the bird. Makes it a little harder on us because we got more stops now, but it's definitely worth it. So birds out here on pasture, you just still don't want them overcrowded and not doing well. We still have the tarps up on here. They are fine with this cross draft. It's getting up into the 80s. I know it's a lot hotter other places, but if we have to, we can take those off. This one doesn't have it on there. But we'll just play it by ear and see how it goes. I like to keep them on the sides for the young ones that we bring out, so they're not in complete shock when they come out of that brooder. So anyway, guys, we are done. Isaiah's feet are scorching hot because he's wearing his winter boots. So we are ready to go in. Well, actually we're not. We got the rest of the chores to finish up tonight. But we appreciate you following along. Make sure you check us out on Instagram and Facebook, and don't forget
To make the change.
All right, guys, we will see you on the next video.